Hey, what's up, millionaire bikers? In today's video, I've got a new part to install on the bike here. Got those two boxes there on the seat. I've been wanting to check these parts out to see, how it makes the ride different, or hopefully improves it, makes it easier, more enjoyable. Let's go ahead and open them up and see what we got. Come around here actually. There we go. Some better lighting for you guys. Here's the first one. It's another toe peg. You can probably guess what this one's going to be. Let me get this stand up. Picked up the heel shifter. And I'm hoping this slide around. It's not exactly the same finish. It's more of a satiny matte. It's not too dull, but it's not as shiny as the original front one there. I'm hoping just have to take this off, match up this little C shape down in there. It should look something like that, and then I'll replace the stock peg with the other one. I think it'll look nicer. Hopefully it won't be in the way. I know the stock ones that come from Indian are, maybe half that size, so I guess I'll find out when I start riding if I want the longer one like that. I think the select toe peg they call it, or if I want to keep the shorter one on if it keeps getting in the way of my heel. But let's see. Put this aside for now because I don't think I'll be able to, well, maybe. I don't think I'll be able to get it on without taking the floorboard off. Let me look at that again. I might be able to. I doubt it, but if I can, that'll be nice. Set that. Take these two off first. You can just use your fingers. Well, I did not think that was going to be an option. So that should make it about as easy as it can get. And I just have to remember, I think the screws will come on the back side. I'll have to go grab my, looks like it's just a Allen wrench. Let me go see what size it is before I put that other one back on there. I suppose if your fingers aren't real greasy or dry and dusty, you could probably hand tighten it. You'll probably still want to tighten it down with the Allen wrench. Either way. All right, looks like it's a 4mm. Let me get this other one started. Again, it would be nice to have a lift. Also one of those, they make a stand or something where you can just slide your bike around in 360. That would come in handy for sure too. Let's see. Well, it looked like you should be able to. I don't know how they. I guess tightening it will be the fun part. I'll go ahead and get this other one and tighten it. I may have to take the floorboard off. But I think if you do, hoping it's just that bolt there. I've never done it before, so that's why you guys are watching. I'll be back in a few. All right, I'm back. I did end up taking the floorboard off. It seems like that may be the only way without losing your sanity or being able to tighten these two bolts down on the back side of the heel shifter. What I had to do was, I believe this is 10mm. You have to loosen this bolt, the front one on the shifter link there. You can leave the back one in place. And then these two bolts here are from the floorboard. I believe this is a 8mm. And I did have to use a rubber mallet just to kind of break it free a little bit. And then you can just put it in there, break it free with the rubber mallet. And then you can just loosen it with the Allen wrench and then get the rest of it with your fingers. I had to use this instead of a socket because there wasn't enough depth in between. Even when you get down to the end, you want to take this off and just use your fingers because it'll get wedged in between the frame and as that backs out. So think now I'll be able to let the heel shifter go. There it is. Oh. What I also did, since I was having such a hard time with these, I went ahead and screwed them in from both sides because it felt like they were getting stuck. One of them I would start going and then it'd get stuck about there, and I didn't want to round off the bolt, so then I wouldn't be able to get them out or get them back in. It should just fit in. As you can see, it's already has the cutout for it. Just fits in there. I think I'm gonna screw them in from the back side. You can use some Loctite if you'd like. I know a lot of guys do that. I probably should, but let me just see if I can. I'll get this on and get this back together. Maybe. And I'll show you what it looks like. Should just have to put these two on, get this back up there, put these bolts on, and then put this on. And we'll be back in a few. I don't think you guys want to sit here and watch me tighten all this down and maybe fight it a little bit more, but I'll skip ahead to the good part. We'll see you in a few. Alright, I've got everything back together. Here's a quick shot of the tools I used. A rubber mallet just to use that one to break it loose. I'll try to get under here to show you guys a better shot. That one there, and then there's another one behind this link, so you'll have to break that one free. This one you'll need to use a 10mm. You won't be able to fit the socket behind there, and then when you get closer to the end, just use your fingers because this will get wedged in between the frame and the bolt as it's backing out. You only have to undo that one so you can move it out of the way to get that one there. That'll make it a lot easier to use this one. For those two bolts on the back side of the heel shifter there. It's already cut out, so there's no guesswork as far as the angle of the heel shifter there. That's the stock, or the peg that came with it. My plan is to switch it out. Where did it go? With the same as the front there. Switch it out with this one. Just to kind of give it a little more personal touch. Match it up. I think the only issue is the bolt that came with the Indian peg is slightly different than the stock one, so I'll have to run up to the hardware store and find a slightly smaller, or standard or metric, whichever one this one is. Take it up to whatever your local hardware store and match up that size so I can slide it down and then just screw it onto there. Make sure it's not too long so it doesn't rub up against that, but seems like there should be plenty of clearance so I won't hit the motorcycle there. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so in recap, Let's see, I needed, I think just 3 tools. Well, 4, I guess, if you count the rubber mallet. 2 Allen keys, 8mm. I forget what this one is. 4mm. This is a 10mm, and then just that to, you know, break that loose, break it free so you can do the rest with your hand. But we'll give it a shot. See how we like the heel shifter. I've only ridden on a couple motorcycles with heel shifters, just at some demo days and stuff. Seems like once you get used to it, it'll be a lot easier on your leg. You won't get those shin splints after a while, especially if you're changing gears a lot. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll go grab that other bolt so I can put that one on the heel. I did that on the other side as well. I think it looks better, and also they're longer than the stock, so you get, you know, more assurance that you're gonna get the peg. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Now I have to decide what my next part will be. I might switch that out for the air intake there, get a little more horsepower and torque. Have to get that computer flash, but we'll let the dealer do that. I think they have to do that anyway. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.